So young Jeezy has filed for divorce from Jeannie Mai. Am I shocked? Hell no. I'm not shocked at all. I saw this coming a mile away. Those of us that were saying that this was not a good match and it was not true love, we was told we're hating. I have no reason to hate. I have a real marriage. I have discernment also. So I can discern when something is genuine or not. This wasn't a genuine marriage, and I'm going to go ahead and get to it. I don't know why, particularly why they filed for divorce, but I do have my suspicions. For one, I remember when Jeannie Mai was on The Real, she was married to, she had another husband, but she never really said anything about him. Like, she rather talked about him. I know she really did not want to have kids with him. And they got a divorce. He wanted kids, she didn't want kids. So when she broke up with him, she got married to, when she got with Jeezy, she had a baby. And everybody was so shocked. I'm like, I'm not shocked at all. For one, young Jeezy had more money, way more money than her ex-husband. I don't think he was rich enough for her. Also, somebody said something so funny. They said when young Jeezy and Keisha Cole was singing on stage with Diddy, he was like, oh, he want that old Keisha back. But he didn't do it. I was a big fan of Keisha Cole ever since she first debuted in like 2004 or 2005. I was in elementary school, but I still loved her. Her and Jeezy had a very rocky relationship. As a matter of fact, her first two albums, I know the first one, The Way It Is, was definitely about him, and it was a lot of great songs. This Keisha Cole, this is the one that he broke her heart so bad. She made all those love songs, all those sad songs, all those they were great albums and great songs, but I mean, it came from heartbreak and pain. So yeah, and he was the source of it. Young Jeezy was the reason for these heartbreaks and these great songs that we all sing to this day. But my thing is, I was side-eyeing Jeezy when he was so quick to marry Jeannie Mai. But he literally has 3 whole baby mamas that he did not marry. And I always side-eyed him for that. I will always side-eye him for that. He got 3 whole baby mamas. He didn't marry them. And that's not including Keisha Cole, because luckily she did not get pregnant by him. But as soon as he get someone of a different race, he's quick to marry her. And I'm pretty sure she would not marry him if he was a regular black man. She would not marry him if he didn't have all that. And I'm not just talking about his status as a rapper, because yes, he raps, but all his money does not come from music. He's very smart with his investments. And they often say he owns half of Atlanta. And it's an inside joke because he owns so many properties and businesses. He's one of the wealthiest men in Atlanta. And not because of his music. That's all I'm saying. So I know her family would not accept him if he did not have all that money. Because... And also, she has said some problematic things on The Real. I didn't really care for her on there. She said that white men were for marrying, black men were for like a side piece. Basically, she was saying all black men were good for was getting dick down. That's it. In their eggplant. I find them both very much disgusting. Maybe he just wanted a mixed baby. Maybe she wanted a mixed baby too, and some child support money. I don't know. And one thing that a lot of people don't even think about is that the culture is very different. While some black men are very quick to marry outside of their culture, other cultures, they behave very differently. They have to be responsible financially for the entire family. And this happens in certain cultures where she's from. I do know. And I'm just going to give y'all this example right here. Y'all remember Fallon and the Portia from the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Portia is now married to Fallon's husband, and I think they were messing around while they were together. Fallon's husband was taking care of her kids, her sister kids, her mom, just the whole family. And she left her husband for a 23 or 24-year-old. And they stated it was difficult for him to take care of her and her family and all her kids, because she has like 5 kids, I think. And being like 23 to 25, you're not financially stable yet enough to barely take care of a whole family by yourself. But anyway, like I was saying, Portia's married to him right now, but he was a multi-millionaire. That's why he was able to take care of all those people. And the point I'm making is, like, I know Jeezy has a lot of money, but maybe he's not used to take care of someone's whole family. And when men marry, not just outside their race, but outside their culture, someone who's not American, they go by different rules to take care of them and their family. I know sometimes it just includes taking care of the woman's parents, but sometimes they want you to take care of other family members too. Like Fallon and I believe Jeannie Mai's the same way. I think Jeannie Mai was taking care of her mom. Some of her fans were saying that. I'm not a fan of her. Some people were saying that, and I believe it because she really loves her mom. And maybe when she got married to Young Jeezy, she wanted him to take on that for her. But anyway, it's being reported on multiple blogs that they are going through a divorce right now. So I am not happy they're going through a divorce, but I do have to state how I feel and the discernment surrounding both of them that I've always felt. And if she's able to get a lot of his money, then good for her, because these men need to be very careful about who they marry. Like, I know somebody ain't gonna agree with me, but it is what it is. You gotta be careful about who you marry. And some of these men are so quick to marry someone just for looks or for image that they overlook the people who was always there. Cough, cough, his 3 baby mamas. Cough, cough, Keisha Cole, when they were on and off all those years, and he did her so dirty. But you gonna marry? I'm done talking about it. Condolences. Sorrow, sorrows, prayers, prayers.